If you live in Southern California and you know that this is a yearly thing every time that we have fireworks happening on the 4th of July that causes that poor air quality the next morning. So I've got to look at that alert and where it covers. Let's take a look at your weather headlines. The temperatures are going up. Highs are going to be near normal as we look through the weekend. Now, we are going to have some cloudier skies for the 4th of July, but it will stay dry. And there is a look at that air quality alert, and it's from all of that fireworks smoke. Now, let's take a look at the temperatures expected for today, because we are going up compared to where we were yesterday, but these numbers are typical for July here in Southern California. We have 70s near the coast, inland Orange County 80. If you're headed to the amusement park, it's going to be warm. Temperatures are going to be in the 80s for the valleys. Look at the Inland Empire. This time around, we have some 90s and upper 80s and 90s for our friends in the deserts. Big Bear is at 78 degrees. Now, why am I talking about tropical activity? Well, this is happening down to our south. What you're looking at is post-tropical storm Douglas. So right now, we're not expecting for it to make any kind of landfall. It's just going to stay out in the water of the Pacific. But the reason why I'm bringing this up is because as we head into your 4th of July, some of the cloud cover and humidity from that system is going to be dragged into Southern California. So today, we have some low cloud cover at the coast. Around the middle of the day, we will have bright skies. And then during the afternoon, the high cloud cover starts to stream in. It continues through this evening. It continues through tomorrow morning. Here we are tomorrow at 5 a.m. So we're going to have this high cloud cover that's going to dominate our skies. You may have some filtered sunshine, and you may think it's safe to step outside, not put on any sunscreen, amigos. Even if it looks cloudy, you want to put on that sunscreen. And I know what this weather model shows. It shows a little bit of rain. Don't panic. I already checked several of our weather models, and most of them agree that the weather will stay dry. Anything that you see on this map is going to be happening in the higher levels of the atmosphere. The weather through the evening as the fireworks show start around 9 p.m. is expected to stay dry with a few clouds, and the weather will be brighter as we head into Sunday. But here is your forecast for tomorrow. Temperatures, nothing we haven't seen before, but it is going to be a touch more humid and warmer than where we've been these past few days. So take precautions if you're outdoors. And here is a look at that particle pollution advisory that Michelle was talking about. It starts tomorrow afternoon at 5 p.m. It continues through Sunday afternoon. The worst of it is going to be Sunday morning. That is when you especially want to limit your time outside, especially if you have respiratory issues. Let's jump ahead to that 7-day forecast, and you see the weather stays dry for us for the most part and pretty consistent through Sunday. Next week, we have warmer temperatures. Highs are going to be slightly above normal through the middle of the week in the low 80s, and the weather for the coast will be in the low 70s. Next week, temperatures in the mid 70s. The weather for the valleys, the Inland Empire, hello. You'll get to the sunshine around the middle of the day. High clouds during the afternoon. Tomorrow, more high cloud cover. And then on Sunday, notice how we have some brighter skies. Next week, we have 90s for the Inland Empire. The forecast through the desert's already hot. It's already going to be windy during the afternoon. And then next week, it gets even hotter, 111 by the middle of the week in Palm Springs. Upper 70s through Sunday in the mountains. Next week, your highs in the 80s.